Mr. Cyril, stage is yours. Please proceed.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So I'm Cyril AUDIAU. I am in charge of all support for European territories for Suprema in Europe. We are based in Paris, and we manage also North African countries. During this meeting, I will show you Biostar 2 software with some basic usage you may always see in access control software, and also some smart feature we have embedded inside this software. So let me show you what we are going to talk about. So I will just explain what is Biostar 2, how we manage device, how we manage users and credentials, but also door, schedule, access control rules, and we will go on more specific feature like zone, third-party integration, and I hope I will have some time to show you a short view of our TNA software. But first, let me talk about who we are. Suprema is a South Korean company, which is a leading provider for security and biometrics. We have good ranking in access control software and solution, but also on devices. European territories is for us 24% of our annual turnover, which is around 70 million US dollar. And this company was founded in 2000. So Suprema territories is a big zone because we go from European and Russia, but also North African country with Tunisia, Morocco, and Algeria. What is the best for our partner, which is managed from European country like Paris? It's may have good support because we are on the same time zone. We get 24 months warranty. We are direct contact on fast shipping. And Suprema is always providing end-to-end solution for access control and time attendance for software, but also with BioSign, we are able to provide access on your smartphone for all Samsung S10 and S20 with the fingerprint sensor, which is embedded on the device. We will use our software. And we can provide also remote and contactless solution for access on card, but also we can give a new feature with a QR code next month. We have a full range of devices from a distributed solution to centralized solution. With all credentials we can manage from fingerprint, face card, PIN code, access card, QR code, everything we can manage. But first, what is Biostar 2? I get a small issue. Sorry, I do not share the right screen. It will be more comfortable for you. Okay, I guess it will be better for you. So what is Biostar software? This is a full web services, which is on-premise, or you can add it on the cloud. It will depend on how you would like to install it. It will allow you to manage all access control, but also time attendance, visitors, mobile access. We will give you some integration support, but also we have cybersecurity certificate for this software to ensure you are safe with your privacy and with your data. We think License should be really simple. So for Biostar, we are managing those. So we think about one-time purchasing model with something really simple. $20 basic, standard, $50, etc., etc. And we have some specific feature like a zone, which is available after standard, and also connection with directory, Active Directory from Microsoft, and it will be available with advanced release. And you can use our software as a free software since you do not reach more than $5. So if you would like to play with it, you can already download it from our website and try it. What could we do with device management? Device could manage all credentials we are used to be. So cards with EM card, MyFair, Deathfire, HID card, but also mobile card, fingerprint, or face. Our product lineup is really full of devices, but not so much. We think we better have some specific device per type, but not so much. So for fingerprint, we can provide PoE, we can provide LFD, so it's for live fingerprint. We can provide some waterproof devices, but also facial reader, RFID cards. And for people who would like to use a controller, we provide our own controller, the core station, which allow you to manage directly inside the core station, face and finger. And we have also accessories, and we can manage securely doors, but also elevators. So how we can use device inside Biostar? It's really simple. We have a search device button. We click on it, and we will see all devices available on the network. We only need to choose which device we would like to add and click add, and that's it. Then we will be able to manage everything from the reader. We would like to change DHCP to a fixed IP address. We would like to do not allow some CSN card, but only this fire card, for example. We can do it from the software, and we can send it to all devices. We need to reboot, just a right click, like we have so mainly use it in Excel or Word or lots of Windows software. Need to set a specific card layout for all your devices. Just try batch edit. But we can need to check also user who are inside device. We can check with a right click. Let me show you. So when we open Biostar software, we will reach a dashboard where we can see what's happened inside your system for last month or last year. You can see how many users you have inside your database, but also how many fingerprint, how many face, card, device, door, and zone. Let me show you device. So when we would like to find device, we only need to click on it and it will find the new devices. I just need to click on add and the device will be added to Biostar. Here we are. We need to add it to a specific groups. We can just drag and drop it to a demo room, for example. But we can also create a new device group if we would like, or we can rename the device group. We can do everything with simple feature. I would like to change something inside the device, I can connect to the device. And for example, on this device, I would like not only to use a smart card, but also a CSN card. I just need to toggle this button and set apply. And we will be able to read my fare or EM card. I speak before about batch edit. What is batch edit? It will allow you, for example, to change for 2 readers, something really simple. These devices are not in Paris, but they are based in Hawaii, for example. So I can change the time zone, but also how we manage the DST zone. So for example, we would like to be with a non-DST zone, and I just click on apply. And this device will go now with a new time zone. User management. User management will help you to know who is going to use your software. So you will need some simple information like name, picture, email, phone number, for example, or which type of credentials they are using, but also access group on user groups. And we can add also specific specific custom field if you would like a birth date or whatever. So let me show you under user. I will take mine. So I add a small picture here. I have my name, my email address, my cell phone, my groups to manage Biostar, but also my access groups, which door I can open all my credentials from fingerprint, face, visual face, smart card, but also mobile access card. So I can open the door with my phone. For door management, it's really simple. Door management is only to know where you are going to open. So a door, it's most of the time you have one reader to enter and an exit button, but in some cases you will need to use a sleigh devices to manage exit. Okay, let me show you. So here, for example, you can see all doors we have created under Biostar. I can click on this door. I can choose which relay I am going to use. An exit button is connected on the input 0 port, for example, and door sensor is connected to the input port 1. I can choose how many times I would like to open the door. So it's a long time opening door, so maybe 10 seconds will be enough, or it's only something really speedy, so I can check for 3 seconds. I can use automatic door, so it means if this door is automatically moved by a sensor, we can do it also. We can also choose to add some alarm directly from the software for a door which is held open, but also for door which is open without credential, a forced door. And we can also for sure add an anti-passback on the door. We have also some specific feature. For example, on this reader, we are not using the relay which is embedded inside the reader, but a relay which is connected to a secure I/O. So it means reader, it's outside, and relay will be inside the room. So no one can open the door if they play with wire behind the reader. Now schedule. A schedule is the when. Who we get the who, we get the where, we need the when to be able to make some access rules. I will show you it with access control rules also. Because when we have everything, who, where, and when, we can do a group, an access group, which is a user, a group of users which are able to access. And we can create access level. So it means it's a door, a group of door, which is using a specific schedule. And with them, we can manage everything. So for example, all users should access main door during office hour, but only SI team we should access the server room during office hour. We can manage every kind of needs, and we can also change credential during this schedule. So it means during the weekdays, we are using only cards, but for holidays, we will need a card plus pin or a finger plus pin or whatever. Let me show you again. So schedule can create office hour schedule. So I have only to select what I would like to have. So from 8 to 16, or I need to change it. I can change it to, for example, 45. And I can say, okay, apply it on all other day. And that's it. And I can also add on this schedule how I would like to play with these open hours for holidays and non-working days. So in this case, we do not want to allow people to enter the office. Access controls. So we can create access groups. So I have lots of access group, as you can see. Let me show you this one. So this is for our worker, which is coming from other company for cleaning and everything. So we say you can access on this reader during office hours. You can access on this reader, which is a warehouse reader during office hour, and you can access to our specific room for server room during office hour. I can remove it, or I can choose to change time. So for example, I can say, okay, these people, which is SI company, will be able to access at the office always, but during our warehouse, only during our office hours, because we would like to be here when they get entrance. Let me show you another one. For example, in this one, we are not using a user group, but we are using specific user. So specific user will have this right. So we will have access always on all doors. Now, let me explain what we think about specific or smart feature or whatever. So we have in Biostar some specific things that we call zone. What is a zone? Zone will allow you to cover specific requests from end user, like anti-passback zone, but not only for one door, for example, but for a group of doors. You can also manage interlock. You can open the second door only if the first door is closed. We can create a muster zone. So in this case, we will know who is inside, but also have a report to check it in case of emergency. We have Intrusion and Alarm Zone. It will allow you to manage everything like a control panel from an alarm systems. So we can use a reader from Suprema to switch on or switch off or arm disarm the alarm setting. And we have also a fire alarm zone, which allow you to unlock all doors or specific doors. And we will introduce new features in next release during this month, which is a counting zone. It will help you to count people entering in a specific zone and manage how many people is there. And say, okay, I would like only 10 people to be at the office today. We can manage to get only 10 people inside the office. Next, third-party integration. With access control, we need to be able to speak with lots of company software like HR system, but not also, for example, video systems. So for this feature, we allow you to use 3 types of integration tools. One is device SDK. Second one will be Biostar 2 API and Android SDK. This SVP Android SDK is for our specific device. It will allow you to create your own device with all embedded software inside you have created and connected to your software. But you do not have to take care about design of the reader. You could add a picture inside. You could add mobile, GPS. You can add a specific feature like mobile connection, sweep card, everything you need, fingerprint, and whatever. So device SDK will allow you to manage device. Biostar API will help you to connect directly to Biostar and get information from Biostar. And SVP will manage the interface from the device you would like to display to your customer. I will take some time to explain more deeply SDK, device SDK, because we are moving from classic SDK to a GSDK. I will explain what is going on with this new GSDK, but also API, which is a more simple way to get some data retrieve data from Biostar. As you can see, API is the most simple way to connect to our devices. If you would like to get your own appliance, you will need to use GSDK or device SDK. As you can see also, with SDK, device SDK, you will need to use C++. But with a new release, GSDK, you will be able to use lots of different language. Biostar API is using REST API, so it's a JSON and REST API request. So your third party will request to Biostar through this API some question. Biostar will get information from Biostar database, for example, a log event, or will send information to reader. If you set please change reader to this type, okay, I will send it to the device. With device SDK, you will need to create and manage everything. So you will need to manage from your software how you are going to add reader, how you are going to retrieve information from reader, but you can do everything you want. You can create your own appliance and use our reader. For example, lots of companies are from France and Turkey and Netherlands are using our device SDK to create their own appliance, like body time attendance and Easy Secure in Netherlands, for example, or Mayor in Turkey. GSDK. What is the main difference? The main difference is about how we are going to discuss with devices. It will be more convenient for everyone to manage this because we can create one gateway server to manage, for example, 50 readers in one country, 50 readers in another country, and get a client upper, which is going to be connected to your application. It will allow you to go more deeper inside resources from your server. So you can manage a small server for a small site, and you can manage a huge server with many gRPC server, which is discussing all together. But we have also already lots of partners who has done some integration. So today we are able to discuss already with Schneider Electric System, AMAG, HID, NetApp, Avigilon, Quantec, Milestone, everything. But we have specific software which we are working on since 2 years, and we would like to introduce this more specific integration. So for Milestone, Paxton, and NetApp, this integration is done by Suprema team. No one is going to, you do not need to buy another software, third-party software to be connected with us. You will only need Milestone license, for example, and you will need our Biostar software and a free license to connect Milestone to Biostar, and that's it. For Paxton, it will works on NetApp, it will works on the same way. Main difference, we are moving for controllers from Wigant to OSDP connection. Since we think about security, we think we need to move now from Wigant to OSDP connection. And we have some news coming in the few months now, so please stay tuned. You will see. So I will have some time to display our TNS software. Hope it will help you to better understand how we use it and what we can do with it. So most of the time we have devices for access control and devices for time attendance. What we can provide is, please use the same device. You have already one device to go inside your company, and you have one device to exit the company. So please use the same device to do both access control and time management. You have simple TNA requirement, only in, out, and meal time, and something really simple, you can use it. You only need some CSV or PDF files, it will be okay. If you need more, you will need to use our API or check in our database. So for example, time attendance. Let me go from the beginning. So in time attendance, we are provided some time code. So each time code will be, for example, people who work from 8 to meal time, but people who works from meal time to midnight, it will be a second time code. We can say it's management, so time management, it's overtime management, or it's holiday management. And we can choose a color and everything, and we can choose a time rate. We do not manage cost, we only manage time rate. So for example, if we say people who are going to work on overtime after 6 o'clock, they will be paid twice, we can say, okay, they will be twice. So if they spend 1 hour, we will display 2 hours. We can then create some simple or more complicated schedule. Let me show you some of them. So for example, this one is quite simple. They will work from 9 to, in standard time, from 9 to 6 p.m. And then they will work in extra work hour during from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. next day. And we have set it here. But we can manage also flexible schedule. So it means we know people need to work, for example, 8 hours a day, and we will take care only of punch in, punch out to calculate when they work. But we do not care if they work from midnight to end of night, or if they would like to work in the earlier morning. And we can also manage some floating. So it means that people should work from 9 to 6 p.m., but we think they will need to be to get some information. So we can ask them, okay, you can get granted insight from 5 to 6 p.m. So you can come in when you want, and we can say, okay, but you will need to come for 4 hours as a minimum duration time. Since we have done these 2 points, we can now create how it is going to work during the weekdays, but we can say, no, it's not weekly, it's daily, and we can add as day we need. For example, here we say 90 days, but we can say it's night shift, 8 hours during day during 1 week, then 8 hours during midnight, then 8 hours during mealtime. We can choose whatever we want to display. So we can, let me show you, I will erase everything. So I just need to click and drop this file, and then I would like to have it on all days. Yes, we can do. But Saturday and Sunday we do not work. Okay, I remove it, and that's it. You have done your own flexible schedule. Then you will need to apply this schedule to people who is going to work with this schedule. So you will choose, for example, who I would like to be inside. So I would like only this user. So I click Add Selected User. All this user will be managed with this schedule. And I can choose this if I have specific rules, for example. And I just click on Apply. And it is done. And now we can add report, where I can see for each people who is in, who is out. So if I go for me, I do not know if I have already some data. Let me check. Daily summary. And we can check for custom. Yeah. So we can see that we have some, we are not present. Up, all users. Okay, apply. Okay, and update report. So it will be some simple report, for example, day by day leave report. We can see who has changed something inside. So if you allow people to change their punch. You can check who has changed it. And we can choose to save some filter for this report. So it will be really a simple way of managing TNA. So I take some time, but I leave some minutes to get some question from you guys if you need to ask me about how we can check security on whatever. We can have time to see how it works inside Biostar. Let me know.
Okay, thank you, Cyril. At the moment, I haven't received the questions. If we get some of the questions, I will definitely provide to you on email, and also want to invite all the guests to visit you, to find you on Virtual Security Summit, to get in touch with you, send a request. For any additional information, you will be available the next 2 days for all of them. So if you want, you can share your contact details that they can directly contact you.
Direct contact, you can check it under, let me share. We'll show you under Be Connected. It will be more easy for everyone, I guess. Okay, I'm already up. So if you need to contact me, you can find me with
Yes,
Suprema.
On your profile, Suprema,
yeah.
in the below. Perfect.
Okay, and if someone needs to reach me, you can just send me a short message with Connect B2B, and I will reply you in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. It was our pleasure to have you at the side event. Very useful information for all of us. So if you have anything to add, so please feel free. You have a additional 20 minutes if you want to use them. Please, stage is yours. If you are end with the presentation, we can go forward.
Only things we can show you is more about this new device, but I know Baudouin already showed you this morning, which is this new device. So, but I'm pretty sure it will be a nice device for everyone because we get inside all we can do with a card or QR code reading on mobile card. So this extension will be available in end of May, beginning of June, and it will work for everything. And as you can see, we get a good notation from ASMAG also. So it will be really nice and a pleasure to meet everyone on this summit, and feel free to contact us if you need any help about Suprema device or what you can do with Suprema device.
Very well. So once again, thank you very much, Cyril. See you tomorrow at the new presentation. So for everyone, Cyril is available on the Suprema virtual stand. Please contact them so you can request the meeting, find the news information about Suprema products and solutions. You can text him, and please stay with us the next few days. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cyril, once again, and see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.